isang napakalaking dahilan kung bakit proud po akong maging Pilipino. Noong 1986, kahit wala po ako doon, parang matingkad po sa aking alaala yung kwento ng aking mga magulang. Yung dad ko nga po yung nag-explain po sa akin kung ano yung nangyari ng People Power, Star Wars po yung ginamit niyang metaphor po dito. Pero yung ideya na kinaya nating palayain yung ating mga sarili sa pamamagitan ng isang paraan na kaya nating ipagmalaki sa kahit sinong tao sa buong mundo. At naging huwaran ng panahon na yun, yung Pilipinas, para sa buong mundo, para maging mas malaya po ito, mas democratic po ito. So I think EDSA is the reason I'm proud to be Filipino, and I hope that's something that our fellow Filipinos can share. And I think commemorating it, marking it with us a special non-working holiday that for the rest of our history would be a very big step in sharing that pride, sharing that pride of place, pride of country, pride of our people, and pride of our values with our fellow Filipinos. And that's also something that we will be commemorating this coming February 25. But alongside that pride is, I think I've been saying, also a time for self-reflection. Na from that point where we were the darling of the world in 1986, I think it's also fair to say that we've since lost our way. And I think it's important to call out corruption where it's happening in the halls of government. But I think people power means that we ourselves, as citizens of a democratic country, have the responsibility to face the problems of this country head on. We have the responsibility to elect good leaders. We have the responsibility to engage in protest. We have the responsibility to join in voluntarism, civic action when we see that there's something going wrong in this country. And I think that's also the invitation to us this February 25 and every February 25 from this day forward. So thank you very much po, and my great respect to Representative Laila de Lima, who is taking the lead in this fight alongside so many other fights. Na I think it's a perfect metaphor po for the challenge of democracy, where it's not easy to live in a democracy. It's not easy to have to face so many different crises at the same time. Pero ito yung hiningi natin bilang mga Pilipinong nagmamahal sa kalayaan at sa demokrasya. Maraming salamat.
Gusto ko pong idagdag, party who champion na democracy, human rights, and civil liberties, it is just that fitting na maghain kami ng ganitong panukalang batas. Pero ito po ay tungkulin ng bawat henerasyon at sa mga susunod pang henerasyon. Ang katotohanan at halaga ng pangyayaring ito sa ating kasaysayan dapat nalalaman po yan ng lahat na henerasyon ng mga Pilipino. Hindi lang po ito tungkol sa pagdedeklara ng isang petsa bilang holiday, kundi pagkikilala ito sa kabayanihan ng sambayanang Pilipino or buong tapang na nanindigan para mawakasan o wakasan ang mapaniil na diktadurya at para ibalik ang demokrasya. It also seeks to memorialize the heroism, the sacrifices, and the suffering of the victims and the survivors of the martial law era. Kailangan po ng seryosong pagtutok dito, lalo natin hindi na ng banta, kundi talagang nangyayari ang mga disinformation and historical revisionism. At nakita po natin yan ng mga nangyayari noong nakalipas na administrasyon kung saan nagkaroon tayo ng diktador din na mumuno sa atin, na naghasik din ng karahasan. At ngayon po nandyan pa rin ang talamak ng katiwalian. So, at gusto ko rin sabihin, bago ko po ibigay po ang floor kay Kiko T, gusto ko pa rin sabihin na espesyal din po talaga itong araw nito, hindi lang dahil ito ay bispiras ng EDSA People Power Revolution, but ito rin po ay anibersaryo ng pagka-aresto sa akin noong February 24, 2017. At nung nandun nga po ako sa PNP Custodial Center, sa pamamagitan lamang po ng sulat at mga mensahe, ako nakikiisa sa pagdiriwang ng EDSA People Power. So ngayon, nandito na po ako at sasama rin po ako sa mga iba't ibang mga activities bukas sa EDSA People Power Commemoration.